Hello everyone, today we speak about fear and the power of being in our own body, and probably fear is one of our biggest enemy in general because it is the one that is blocking everything. But of course, as it's an enemy, it can also be transformed into our most powerful ally. As long as it remains our enemy, it limits our own energy and possibilities. But when we transform it, fear or panic becomes the god Pan, so our greatest strength. But actually energy and fear are exactly the same. There is no distinctions. They are just the opposite side of the same coin. So the word panic comes from the god Pan, which was the only god, according to the Greek mythology, according to Plutarch, the only god that died. So he tells us that there was a ship captain named Tamo who was commanded by a mysterious voice to announce the great Pan is dead when he was reaching the shore. And then, of course, create a lot of discomfort in humanity because God was dying, which was, of course, debilitating. But what is fascinating is that Pan was originally a force of victory. So in the battle between the Olympian gods and the Titans, it was Pan that helped the gods win. So he let out a very terrifying shout, frightening the Titans, and so the gods had the opportunity to win. But Pan in its origin is the strength, is this energy that helps you win your battles. Of course, there are no big or small battles. It's just every battle in our life is important, like every breath is important, every heartbeat is important, and in every moment, of course, life can conquer death, even if, of course, they are connected together. It became panic when he died, because he created this lack, this emptiness. So we need to reclaim this power. So we need to bring Pan back from the underworld. So we have to understand that fear becomes our limitation when we lose the ability to observe reality with a conscious attention, so without judgment. So we become victims of our analytical mind, which is also overwhelming our energy. And what drains our energy? Lots of things. We live in a toxic world. We are constantly more enclosed buildings, always in our mind, more than outside in nature. We don't know how to spend our time. We are spending a lot of time on our phones, so which means in our mind, in our ego. Because also when people go out, they constantly compare themselves. They're constantly in front of the mirrors, so they are not truly in their body in general. And so, of course, being in our body doesn't mean taking care of your body only. It means accepting the whole imperfection and impermanence of your own body. It means being with the sensations that your body is saying to you, and following your intuition, reconnecting back with your heartbeat, with the rhythm that is inside your own body, and not the mental analysis or the judgment that is coming from the outside circumstances. And of course, the body is sacred, so it's the evanescence, the impermanence, the ability to give yourself, to offer yourself, to disappear. So of course, it's pure love. And it's also the principle of immortality and freedom, because of course we are not dying, but we are coming back in a different form. So being in the body is being in the cosmos, in the universe. Because within our own body there are, of course, the sun, the moon, the authors of creations and destructions, and all the stars, planets, the sacred Mount Meru, the axis of the world. So they are all here inside our bodies. So it's being in this sacred, in the impermanence, in the capacity to give yourself love. And being in the body is being in emptiness. So this body is a vehicle of pure appearance, so like the reflection of the moon on water, which is vivid, clear, but it doesn't have substance. So it's just like lightning, it goes and disappears. But when you are, of course, in your own body, you are in nature without boundaries, feeling one with trees, with birds, with mountains, with the deserts, with everything that is surrounding you. with all the images and the omens that are coming from around you. And so by saying I am in my own body, and my goal is to breathe and make my body feel good, to stay in energy, practicing this simple psychic formula throughout your day. I am here with my body, I am in my body, and accepting all that imperfections that my body has, allowing you to do good also to nature, because there is no separation between ourselves and nature. So when we are present in our body and we just stop and listen to what each of our organs is saying before, of course, it's too late, because when it's too late, it then transforms into sickness, into an opportunity for the illness to let us understand something that, of course, we were supposed to do earlier, but we were too busy to listen to that. So bringing back the God Pan, the panic, to the opportunity to be simply fear, which means something that can be won, something that is not blocking or paralyzing us, because of course there is no difference in our body when we are having joy or when we are frightening. We are just shaking, and our body doesn't know the difference unless our mind says this is fear and this is joy.